So you have these Terminators. They're eating everybody. They're energetic cannibals on this earth plane. They're siphoning energy. They're starting arguments. They're starting beefs. They're starting wars. They're sowing discord. They're going behind people's back. They sold their souls. They're machines now. They're cybernetic organisms. They're no longer human souls. They're human spirits, but not human souls anymore. Their soul has been surrendered to an entity, surrendered to a thought form idea in the higher realms that can sometimes embody a deified persona, but really essentially are the same. With that being said, if you're in a scenario where you can't evade the energetic cannibals, what you can do is offer them a sugar pill. The sugar pill is the energy that you want to give them, not the energy that they pull out of you. If a cybernetic organism comes to you bringing ignorance, foolishness, drama, they want to pull that out of you so that like attracts like. But you can offer them you can offer them a sugar pill. You can offer them just a simple acknowledgement that you hear what they're saying. If you do this the right way, you don't even have to side. You don't have to pick one side or the other, and you will therefore give them what they think they want. But it's really a sugar pill. And because of the energy of the conversation and your interaction with them being overall positive, even if they came to you in a negative way, this is going to cause them to have a false bread. They're going to be eating what they think is a loaf of fresh bread that they took out of your soul, but they're really going to be eating cotton candy, and that thing is going to dissolve as soon as they get down the street. And they won't be nourished off of the drama they thought they got off of you. However, if you do offer them your anger, your drama, your wrath, if you do offer them the same energy that they're giving you, they're going to feast. They're going to feast because the entities that are in them, the thought forms, the deified thought forms that represent negative and very adverse personas, these things will have feasted. It will be Thanksgiving anytime there's drama on both sides. If there's drama on one side, that's a beast waiting to eat. But when there's drama on both sides, the beast no longer has to feed because it's full. The beast is 300,000 months pregnant type of full. So to avoid being a part of that meal, that feast, that supper, the very, very last supper, then you feed them only what you want them to eat, but feed them none of yourself. How do you do this? You have to understand a dark entity known as Samael, who's also known as the trickster, who is also sometimes in certain mythologies associated with Satan, but they are not at all the same. Samael is the energy behind turning wisdom into foolishness, the spirit behind all dark satire and cynicism and ambiguity and misdirection. This is the Samael deity, the Samael demon, the Samael energy, the Samael vibe. And this is the sugar pill that you give them because they're trying to bring you down into darkness. And when in war, all is fair. You're not trying to harm them physically. You're not trying to harm them mentally or spiritually. All you're doing is blocking and showing them misdirection. You're just giving them some sleight of hand. You're just slipping and moving like Christ did when they were trying to stone him for saying that he was a child of God. They decided to throw rocks at him, but he slipped through the crowd. You have to know how to slip in and out of attacks. You have to know how to wit and parry. And Samael helps to do that on a mental level when you're dealing with these energetic cannibals who want to take your soul from you bite by bite, argument by argument, beef by beef, drama by drama, disturbance by disturbance, annoyance by annoyance, petty thing by petty thing. And a million bites later, the elephant is gone. But you can have a cachet of food put aside, knowing that you're going in the world of spiritual cannibalism, knowing that you're in the feeding trough for the energetic cannibals. And what you can do is offer them tricks, learn how to master energy and get people to think one thing when you mean another. So if these people, all they need is validation to appease their wrath and their anger, give it to them in a way that they think they want. And they'll walk away satisfied very quickly. Or at the very least, they won't be engaged with you negatively, no matter how negatively they come. This is also called transmutation. being able to transfigure something that comes across your portal because you represent a portal and you're a transforming entity. You can be this at the master teacher level when you start delving more into magnanimity and being personless, being the all and the none at the same time in the same headspace. That's when these kind of thought forms can appear and these kind of strategies can be inducted. So the spiritual cannibalisms, they're gonna eat. They never stop. They're always hungry. They're greedy. They're also dominated by Plutus. You can put Plutus in there, the deity or thought form associated with greed. You can put Plutus in there. You can put gluttony in there if that be an entity, and if greed be an entity. Yeah, you could say those groups of beasts hang together. But you can give them, you can have them, you could give them the itis. You could give them the itis if you know how to master satire and dark humor. Somebody comes to you and says, I'm having a bad day. What about you? You can say, yeah, I had those, but I sold them. This is going to change their mood no matter what they was coming with. But you have to know how to master dark humor and be sharp. But this is another form of high-minded magic, very high-level magic that's very associated with the programmer level, So we're in a world of wizardry. We're in a world of sword and sorcery, Dungeons and Dragons, and all that bragging. So you just be cool, be safe out there, but be aware at the very subatomic level. Peace.